Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the LA Chargers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Nashville. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. At their own 28-yard line. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Amarian Hampton, 72 yards. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now 2nd and 3. Allen going to change the look here. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got this down almost to the
Yo, Boogie in the chat. What's up, bro? I'm going to check it after this game.
13 yards that time and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs.
Yo, Esco, what up, bro? I ain't talking to myself. We live on YouTube right now. Book of Eli Gaming. Big Esco in the building.
After that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You lost, ain't it?
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
I'm pretty sure you lost. And if I didn't beat you then, if I didn't beat you then, I'm for sure gonna beat you now.
And I went through that shit,
Here's Cook again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Ain't no problem.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Shit, you can send me a friend request. Probably not right this second, but later on, I just got on. I'm trying to win me about 5-10 straight. You must know you're gonna lose. I'm trying to get my record right, though. I'm trying to get in the top 100, man. I'm on the grind right now, bro. I'm on the grind. But you can see more than welcome to send a friend request. Shit. Goddamn, we'll come up with something. And I'm always live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm always live on YouTube, so you'll know when I'm on and shit. Make sure you go subscribe. Well, nah, I ain't got the Modern Warfare beta yet. It came out. The Modern Warfare beta came out. Glad you said that. I'm gonna download that. People want to see that. For sure. I'm gonna check it out and let you know.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And this one will be returned.
Just because I'm live and shit now, you ain't got to let me win, bro.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They run the counter with Clark. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 12. Cook up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills add 6 to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Here's Bass now to send it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 20.
Allen going to change this at the line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They'll try to meddle with Cook. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 13 yards out. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Here's Bass now to send it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17.
Chargers 13.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Allen gonna throw. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DJ Moore, 59 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Third pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Gain of 25 yards.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Herbert now.
line.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Herbert looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Darius Davis as time expires in the first half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They run it again with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down, Bills.
Handoff comes to Cook. And a solid run down inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
A loss of a yard.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
4 yards. First down, Buffalo.
On the give, this is their fullback. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. In motion, Reed. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Striker, 3-3, blue 32. Edo blue. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Love to throw. Moving to his right. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench. for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
Ball
line.
on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
And the Bills
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. As we are ready, picked off by entering Cooper. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, Love. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's Jacobs, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set, hut, hut.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And the room to run is not there again. He is brought down for another loss.
It's now 3rd
This
and
defense
goal.
doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
38.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And goal.
So Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down, Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards. First down, Bills.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage.
And he is in. Josh Allen, almost impossible to stop in those spots, has a Buffalo touchdown. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Cycle. Right, right. Jack, hut.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Targeting Matthew Golden. And they misconnect. It's second down. The man in motion is Watson.
Red, cycle. Drill green.
A second down throw for Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as they'll stop at just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10.
Black. 50 green. Smash. Red.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's second and 3 to go.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Bills.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First down, Buffalo.
On first and 10, it's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
The 2-yard line.
And they try to get the spike, but they don't do it in time. And the first half comes.
Boy, you're so lucky, cuz.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. To return, here's Ray Davis. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. When you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
He's got his tight end, Kincaid.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Forced out wide. Oh, the ball's out. The Packers have it. He gets free. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Down to try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will get out in front 17-7.
17. Bills 7. Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. Moving to his left. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 27.
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain on the play.
Now Allen to throw on second down. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal.
A 55-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Bills are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red.
Yo, Jackson in the chat. What's up, bro?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
First down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay
Chicago
aggressive.
Bears.
Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, it's Love. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's 4th down. Daniel Whelan in punt formation.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Deep to return, Khalil Shakir. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen now on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Javon Hargrave. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was tackled at the 46-yard
2
line.
minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
Brings up 2nd
Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Buffalo.
A run with Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 3. And the Bills 1st down.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Javon Hargrave keeping the motor going. He runs them down. It's a loss of 5. Now on 2nd and long. They'll stick to the ground. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. They'll run. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, 1st and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's gonna cost you the game right there.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
live on YouTube right now. Book of Eli Gaming.
Go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be.
Let's go.
So the kickoff team out
Yeah,
there
get
wants
set.
the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return.
Make sure you go subscribe, man. Book of Eli Gaming on YouTube. Yes, sir. Hell of a game. Hell of a game.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black tape.
In motion, it's Golden.
Black ultra.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot downfield. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Yellow. 43. Yellow.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be
GG's, bro. GG's.
The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. ZA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. LaQuint Allen to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. They're taking a shot on this first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that one is incomplete. They both went up for it, but neither guy could bring it in. 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him around for the first. This drive is going to continue. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play, and it's going to be 1st down Jaguars.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Man in motion here. Tootin gets it from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. D'Alford getting there for the stop.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
He's got it. Running for the pylon and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Parker for Washington, finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Another one for Cook. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
47-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Again, it's Cook. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Buffalo.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. And they're going to answer with one of their own. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
DJ Moore. A 12-yard score. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure do.
Bills 6.
Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now again, here's Tootin headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Christian Benford on the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. 2nd down give to Tootin. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw, Lawrence. Sometimes they hit and breaks up the catch. Incomplete. That defensive effort is going to force 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They headed off after they turned it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Bills first down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
He was brought down.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That nigga made that shit decent, boy. He about to lose. The fucking thing.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's the way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. The kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Trying to get that one to C.D. Lamb. So it'll be second down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Cuts it to the right sideline. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. That is good for a Cowboy first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Prescott will look to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
So an explosive run, followed by an explosive pass. You can't ask for much more than that on the opening drive.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for first and goal. Looking inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Cowboys! C.D. Lamb. A 6-yard score. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
7, Bills nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. And that big for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own. And then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
At their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Prescott set to pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Give to Williams from the gun. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stops. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
All set to go now from the 35. Right back to Williams on 1st down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. Now, you want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
First and 10 now from the 46. Dak to the air here. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Now here's Prescott. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Dak. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And a Cowboy first down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 8-7 the score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did, too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Here's Prescott. That's caught by Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Making that throw in the double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. On third down, here's Williams. He stops here, gain of about 7, and that's going to give Dallas the first down.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Play action now for Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
From the red zone now. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Terrell Bernard. And that will make it second and 17 to go.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Now Dak to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd and long for him here. And it's caught. He's got Lamb toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up
to throw, Prescott. And the pass is caught. That's 2 more on the score.
We say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Aubrey
now to kick this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. He brushed him off with ease. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
now the shotgun give to Cook. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Dak out of the pistol. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Terrell Bernard. And that is now 2 for him, and we're not even at halftime. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now Prescott. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb. A hat trick for him in this first half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they now lead by 14 points.
Bills 8. Brendan
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. Making some progress here. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing here, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. We get a timeout here now. Still just 1 second left in the half.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down, Allen forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 28-yard line.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. A tight end in motion now. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead now up to 18 points.
29. Bills 11. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to
Cowboys.
kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Allen to throw. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Cook. Scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Bills are
back to throw now, Allen. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Did the Bills get to it? They did. They got it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Prescott set to pass. And a hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Here's Prescott on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A big play from the Cowboys. 30 yards.
1st down, Dallas.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
The ball carrier.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And they answer. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb. His 4th touchdown catch in this one. That's just one off the single-game record. Aubrey gets the point after to go. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
36. Bills 19. Brendan
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 37. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down. Here's Allen. He's got it near the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
They'll run it with Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker.
Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's dropped at the 14. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, 14 yards. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bills are lining up for a
Allen looking to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to be a Bills 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now run by Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
25-yard line. A gain of 2.
Throwing on second. Here's Allen. Cut near the goal line. And there it is. Touchdown Bills. DJ Moore. A 25-yard scoring effort. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there.
Yeah,
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Chased out to his right. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there. They're not going to get to. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. They may have caught them a little by surprise on the last onside try, but certainly much more prepared this time around. That one is not successful.
Yeah, it's tough enough. The numbers tell all of us, right? It's tough enough to do it once. Recovering 2 in a row, well, that's borderline impossible. And that Hands team, they were going to let their side down a second time, that's for sure.
Here's Dak. That's caught by Williams. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking a gain at about 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. He's hitting for them backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Dak to the air here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. George Pickens taking it in from 7 out. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Send right down the middle and good. And lead is up to 12.
Cowboys 43, Bills 31. Brendan Aubrey
now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit out there quickly.
A gain of 4. It's now
couldn't get the play off in time. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Bills down by 12. Second and 6 coming up here. Allen setting up to throw. He finds Kincaid running the slant. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down Buffalo.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
At the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. From the red zone now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The lineup for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And they're even going to find some bonus yards, Brock, after they brought in that football. Oh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. On second down, it's Williams again. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. And they'll take a knee. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. This is the
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Pass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And looking to throw, Penix. Throw left side, there's London. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6.
Early on, you just want to get your quarterback in a rhythm, and that's exactly what they're trying to do with that short completion. Build some confidence, and then you can start working the ball farther down the field.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's a gain of
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To the air, Penix. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Robinson up the middle. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Here's Penix. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Nick Folk for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
The score, Falcons 7, Bills 0. To kick off for Atlanta.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 45 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The Bills are
Allen will try to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Here's Bass now to send it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll throw with Penix. Looking middle and finding Branch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Penix. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Two yards still to go. Third down now. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Looking to throw, Penix. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Ed Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Back to throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 17. Yet it brings up fourth down.
They are going for it. Penix working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Bijan Robinson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. On for the extra point is Folk. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Score, Falcons 14, Bills 8. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And now the rookie's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Now Folk for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Falcons 21, Bills 14. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
That keeps the score Falcons 21, Bills 20.
Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
A give left side to Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
First down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw. Branch with a catch. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. On for the extra point is Folk. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Falcons 28, Bills 20. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
That's another Bills first down.
Now Allen. So left side, it's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The Bills are lining
From the gun, it's Allen. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it.
That keeps the score Falcons 28, Bills 26.
Boy, it's only a one-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Operating from the gun, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And looking to throw, Penix. And caught by London. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Robinson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. Folk's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Second and 6 coming up. Here's Cook again.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and 3.
Here now, 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now first and goal.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cook. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's second down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to
banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
It's a gain of 14
Okay, that first
yards.
play is in the indicator. This offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
On one, ready?
First down from the 42.
Gun. Got. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Brown again. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him at the 33. Greg Rousseau. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down a 3rd and 19 now.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Burrow to the air now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to be rewarded with some yardage, but not the first down. Stop has made a decent bit short of it, so 4th down upcoming.
Brings up 4th down.
11.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Downfield, and Shakir has it. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
First down, Bills.
From the red zone now. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. And dose of the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing on 2nd. Here's Allen. Brings it in. Yeah, he's not going to make it to the end zone, but the offense set up well now thanks to that effort. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Allen. Battle for it, and it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir in from 3 yards. They're going for 2 here, Brock. Joe Brady opting to bypass that extra point.
The Bills are lining up for a
Allen looking to throw. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0.
Bills 8.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Pressure closing in, they're going to get him back at the 20. Deion Walker. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away from this. They drop him at the 10. And it's going to be, oh my goodness, Brock, 4th and 25. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 8-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go. Flow. Right, 80.
They're going for this. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Tennessee Titans. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Nashville. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Ward to throw right away. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
13 yards on
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Loose inside the 30. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
55. That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Tate. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 6 yards away. And the Titans march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bills nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First down, Buffalo.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Allen going to audible to a different look. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Allen going to throw. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown.
To Dalton Kincaid.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
The Bills are
Allen will try to throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
Tyler Bass.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Pollard will take it up the gut. Oh, able to avoid him. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
To throw is Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Maxwell Hairston on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
13 more yards. That's another Titans.
Throwing now, Ward. This is caught. It's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Titans 14, Bills 6. Joey Sly.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Short one caught by Helm. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. To throw, here's Ward. Short one caught by Helm. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Quick hitter to Tate. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. They'll throw again. Ward to the left side. He's got Helm. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to fourth down.
No gain on the play.
Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A gain of 13 yards.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around a finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Now Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Complete to
Khalil Shakir. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills are back within a score. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they started to execute it, and they started to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead at 50. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sign of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it.
42-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings
Ward.
up 2nd and 9.
He's got this complete to Robinson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
Throwing is Ward. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now 3rd down and very long. Now Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First down, Bills.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Cook up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They run it again with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 43.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Wide open. open receiver complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. First and goal, Buffalo.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Cook going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here now, second and goal. They try again with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Here's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here's Bass now to send it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw. Able to hook up here with Ridley. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Titans 24, Bills 21.
Sly set to boot it.
Kickoff for Tennessee.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is first and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now they'll change things up. Here's Ward. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Here's first down. Now Allen. That's caught by Shakir.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Allen. That is caught by Shakir.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of 29 yards.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2 timeouts still available. Keep that in mind. Here's 1st and 10. Allen.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go.
Can't make this shit up, man. Live on YouTube, Book of Eli Gaming, man. I can't make this shit up, bro.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is
Good shit. Good shit. I knew I shouldn't have said nothing. I knew I shouldn't have said nothing, cuz. Down, boy. Good shit. You almost lost. You talking now, but you almost lost, cuz. You got it. Good shit.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Terrell Bernard